Alright, hi. This is going to be the first video of me sharing my hockey card collection. It's a rainy day in October. It's the first rainy day since March, so I went out for a walk. I love the rain, but we don't get it much here. So, yeah, and I'm back inside, chilling. I've been wanting to do this video for a long time. I've never really had anything organized to do it, so I set out for the last month or so just kind of reorganizing my collection and kind of making sure that it's all sorted how I want it to be. I've been collecting for 30 years, so I feel like 30 years is a good stopping point to kind of just record a video of everything I have. But yeah, hockey is my primary sport. I played it as a kid. I've loved it ever since, and yeah, it's the one sport I have the most cards of. I collect other sports, I collect non-sport, and Pokemon I got into very early when it first came out, so those have all been kind of a constant with me. I love the history of the game, so that's kind of how my collection is sort of set up, I would say. So I'm probably going to have to break this up into 4 parts, but the first section is going to be 1917 to 1942. 1917 was the inaugural season of the NHL that we know today, and 1942 was the beginning of the original six era. So 4 teams were in existence in 1917, and by 1942, although there had been more teams that were introduced, it had gone basically back down to 6 teams. And then from 1942 to 1967, the original six era existed. And that is why those teams have such a huge foundation, because it was basically 25 years of just, constant, consistent hockey between those 6 teams. And then the expansion came, and that'll probably be part 2 on its own. But yeah, so we're going to start just with 1917. So first, I just wanted to show this. This is the Young Guns legend of Lord Stanley. The reason we have the Stanley Cup today. So, yeah, that's kind of a crucial card for the history of the sport. Alright, so first team up is the Montreal Wanderers. We have an Art Ross. This is from an ITG set. Just a simple back with a little bit of history. Mentions that they won the Stanley Cup before the NHL was founded. So yeah, the Wanderers were a team before the NHL was founded. I'm not doing any teams before, but these cards are cool because they allow you to kind of see into the past. Not a lot of sets nowadays showcase a lot of players from back then, especially defunct teams and all that kind of stuff. So it's a cool part of history. I don't click pre-war, so it's out of my budget. But yeah, so the Montreal Wanderers played 4 games in the NHL and then disbanded. Their arena burned down. The owner said, "Nah, we're good," and that was it. They did win their first game, 10-9. I believe they're credited with the first win in the NHL. But yeah, so cool to have these. And that's how we start. The next team, however, we have more cards, which is the Montreal Canadiens. So, obviously not a 1917 player, but an Owen Beck Young Guns outburst. Then we have a Owen Beck O-Pee-Chee Retro rookie. I'm a big fan of O-Pee-Chee Retros, so you'll see those a lot. Here's a Parker Spaced of Jean Beliveau. Parker's, it's funny because like some of the autos are very expensive now, but I remember you used to be able to get these packs inside of like repacks at Target, and those repacks would go on sale during the summertime where I am for like $12, and you get like 2 packs of these Parker. They just stuffed them in there, and I got several autos out of there. I have some of them still, but I've sold a couple of them. But yeah, it's just interesting how the sets sometimes get stuffed as filler. An All-World Juniors, Valerie Bure. He was a Montreal draft pick. I just love that bucket. Got a O-Pee-Chee Retro of Cole Caulfield. Have a Pack Wars, I think this is a Black Rainbow of Cole Caulfield. O-Pee-Chee Platinum. Have my Ken Dryden rookie. This is a Topps. Only unfortunate part is the back. So that's a bummer there. But other than that, like it's beautiful. So yeah. Then we have a Jake Evans O-Pee-Chee Retro rookie. I like this year design. The centering is tough. Sometimes they really push over one way or the other, but overall I like it. So then we have a score base of Scott Gomez. This is the only card that I'm aware of that has the Barber Pole jersey on it. I pre-ordered this Barber Pole jersey when it came out. I loved it. I know it was very hated at the time. I know that a lot of people have come around on it. Kind of like the Fisherman Islanders jersey and stuff like that, or like the Robo Penguin. Like there was a lot of hatred for a lot of these jerseys that people like now, but I love this thing. So I have a Kovalev of this. So I like Kovalev, and he was very good for the Habs. I'm not a Habs fan, but you know I like sport, I like players, so, and I love jerseys. So yeah, this is the base. This is the glossy. This is the 20th anniversary edition, and then very difficult to find. This is the French back. So you can see right there, there's a line of French, and that is it. That's the only difference. So if you don't notice that, you might have just tossed away something that was very difficult to pull. Yeah, because when you look at the back, like it's not that noticeable. Like it's very, very minimal. But yeah, it took me about 10 years to find that. Finally was able to find it and buy it from somebody. Have a Doug Harvey O-Pee-Chee Legend. Just a nice photo there. Got a Saku Koivu Pacific Paramount. This is like the kind of Pacific's take on like a canvas card before the UD canvas and stuff like that. Have a Koivu, just a nice base. Probably on a shootout, that'd be my guess. Then a Stadium Club. This is actually a decoy. Interestingly enough, these are thicker. They're chonky. But yeah, they did printed decoys for Stadium Club 1 year, I believe. Then we have a Star Rookie. Pulled this myself. You could see the cornering and stuff. So opened packs and maybe a box of this 95-96. I don't really remember if I opened a box, but I definitely got packs, loose packs from a card store near where I played youth hockey. Then we have a Kotkaniemi O-Pee-Chee Retro Rookie. That's 18-19. We just got a Kovalev base with the folded skate tongue there. He's very good for the Habs. O-Pee-Chee second team All-Star. I wish they had a card that kind of showcased his 2009-10 because he won MVP of that All-Star game. We need to have something that commemorated that. But that was the year that they did online voting, I think, for the first time. Instead of like the ones that you get at the actual arenas and you have to poke holes in. I wish I had one of those. I used to fill those out. But in this, for 09-10, they allowed online voting. And like basically Habs fans set up like bots to like basically vote to get all the Montreal Canadiens players to be starters for. So if you look at the roster of that All-Star game, it's wild because it's just all Canadiens players. Because they were doing it in Canada, in Montreal. So yeah, it was good stuff. Got a Guy Lafleur. I think this is O-Pee-Chee. Yeah, O-Pee-Chee. I actually got this in a book. I bought a used book at a bookstore. And yeah, this was inside. So yeah, registration's off, but whatever. I thought it was neat that it came in a book, so decided to keep it. Got a Lafleur Magnificent Sevens. This is from MVP. So nice little set. Just cool photography actually on all the cards. But yeah, just a set celebrating Game 7 performances. So pretty cool. Got a Arturi Lehkonen O-Pee-Chee Retro Rookie. What is that? 16? Yeah, 16-17. That's a nice year. I like that design. Then we got a Lehkonen Metal Universe PMG. Some good shine there. Is that a 150? Yeah, 150. All right, then we have a Mats Naslund Foundations. It's a interesting product, but yeah, it's some cool photos and stuff like that. So I have a Jacques Plante from SP Legends or Signature Edition or whatever you want to call it, but it's just SP Legends to me. So it's the only card I have of him, but yeah, cool color photo. Then we have Plaquenets. This is just a nice photo. Yeah, I have a background in photography, so I like cards that have cool photos and stuff like that. We got some Carey Price cards to start. Rookie class, rookie. This was from a factory set you could buy at the store, and it's just basically all the rookies of that year. So Yeah, and then you would get like one jumbo. I think I have the Patrick Kane jumbo. I got a Carey Price MVP rookie. Then a second year artifacts with that. If you're into grading, the foiling on some of these artifacts base cards were not your friends. Then we have an 0910 Holo Effects, which I love this shine, and yeah, it just looks really nice. And we have a O-Pee-Chee, some O-Pee-Chee base. I think I'm trying to do the run on this, but yeah. Let's see. Don't have all of them, but this is okay. So this is a retro 2021, I think. There's a barber pole in the background. So the only other card I've seen a barber pole. I know it's not on the player, but I thought it was funny. I was trying to look for the black version, the black border out of 100, but I couldn't find it. So it's more base with the different setup, pad setup. Is it canvas? Then I got a Patrick Waugh 95-96 upper deck. This is Pinnacle. This set's really nostalgic for me. I like that design. And then you got McGillney here. McGillney's one of my favorite players, so that's probably why I kept it, actually. But yeah, nice photo on the back with the weird golf ball, spongy golf ball. That's what I used to think of it. Then we got this is playoff highlights. Playoff highlights, yeah, from ITG. I think it'd be a player. So this is kind of the precursor to the Panini. This one, the Immortalized. So yeah, they kind of just snagged that die cut cup and everything like that. Wasn't huge into Panini. I just remember I have some cards, but I remember just so many of the base cards just like turning into Pringles. They were just really rough. Anyways, Patrick Waugh, O-Pee-Chee Retro. Got a Larry Robinson, just a regular. This is 15-6. No, that's 13-14. Why am I thinking? Got a Slavkovsky round draft pick. I cannot talk. This is I hated these Young Guns, this design. Couldn't see anything. But this is the retro. So I pulled the retro, so I just decided, you know what? I'll keep it. Got a Victory Rookie of PK. Got a Hot Rookies PK. Have a O-Pee-Chee Retro. This is a box bottom. So whenever I remember to, I will cut out the box bottoms and keep them. Then we have a PK Champs Jersey Relic, which is pretty nice. I like the design, the cutout, and everything like that. And a couple more cards here. And then, as I was saying, I'm not a huge fan of Panini, but some of them are really nice. So this is the Mirror Platinum Red, I believe, from Certified. But yeah, those are cool. That's out of 25. So color match there. I like color matches and stuff like that, so big fan of that. And then we have a Nick Suzuki O-Pee-Chee Retro. All right, and then we have the original Ottawa Senators franchise, which lasted from 1917 to 1934. So we have Clint Benedict. This is from ITG, an Immortal subset, basically, with cool mask and nice cap and everything like that. Then we have another goalie, Alec Connell, the cool cap as well. And then we have Cy Denny. And then in 1934, the Senators became the St. Louis Eagles when they moved to St. Louis. So we have Frank Finnegan. And I have Sid Howe. Those are the only two cards I have of those. And then next up, we have the Toronto Arenas. So we have Jack Adams. We have Reg Noble. We have Ken Randall. And then I believe in 1919, they renamed to the Toronto St. Patrick's. So we have a Hap Day and a Babe Die. And yes, they did turn into the Maple Leafs, but we're going to do the Maple Leafs a little bit later because we can get through a couple other teams faster. So after the Wanderers withdrew from the league when their arena burned down, there was only 3 teams in the league until 1919 when the Quebec Bulldogs became a team. So we have Harry Mummery, we have Joe Malone, and we have Patty Moran. And then in 1920, a year later, they moved and renamed to the Hamilton Tigers. So we have Goldie Progers. And these are all players that played for that team. So like I did a lot of research and stuff like that to make sure that they played for the team during the NHL era, stuff like that. So Jake Forbes and Billy Birch. All right, in 1924, 2 teams were added to the league. The first being the Montreal Maroons. So we have Clint Benedict. We have Hooley Smith. And we have Nels Stewart. And the other team to debut in 1924 were the Boston Bruins. So we have award winners Selke of Patrice Bergeron. Have a UD canvas of Bergeron drinking from the cup there. It's a great card. Then we have another canvas. I think this is his 1,000th game celebration, pre-game celebration with Cam Neely there. Then we have my Ray Bourque Topps rookie. We got one of those score artist interpretation kind of things. I just remember seeing these when I was a kid. Dream Team is what they're called. We got an O-Pee-Chee Legend of Johnny Busick. Just nice, like that design. The color tinted to the team. Got a great UD canvas of Zdeno Chara. I know that they have the Day with the Cup, but if you could find cards. No, they should definitely make more of them, but for a certain period of time, you could find cards that had the cup on them in just regular base cards or, cheaper insert sets like canvas. And then we have a Chara when he first signed with the Bruins. This is from Fleer 0607. We got a Jerry Cheevers. Love the ice cream pad, or the ice cream sandwich pad. That's what I always call them. And then the just great mask there. It's a Parker's base. Sadly, this is my only Phil Esposito card. I don't ask why. This is my only Phil Esposito card. But yeah. Then probably my oldest card. This is a Victor Ivan Lynn. He is the only player in NHL history to play for all original 6 teams. So I don't know if that feat will ever happen again, but he was the only one. So this is a Parkey. So then we have a Phil the Thrill rookie MVP. Norman Levelier. This is I think O-Pee-Chee rookie. Yeah, O-Pee-Chee rookie of Levelier. He was a promising player, and then he had kind of a freak accident on the ice, and I believe was paralyzed. There's a cool video. I can't remember where, but they brought him back out and honored him. I think Ray Bourque is out there with him, skating him around, which is pretty special moment. So we got a Brad Marchand O-Pee-Chee rookie. This is from the update. Back when O-Pee-Chee had the updates and they added more. They didn't stuff it into Series 2 or anything like that. They just had an update little factory set that you could get, but and you usually get like a jersey card and one foil or something like that. But yeah, this year I collected a lot of that that year. We got a cool canvas of the trio here. You got Bergeron, Marchand, and Chara all on there, and just the height difference is great as well. So yeah. Then we got a Rick Middleton. This is the Topps. And we have a Cam Neely. This is from Select, I think 94, 95 or something like that. But yeah, just with Gretzky there, it's kind of cool. We have a Willie O'Ree. This is Parkhurst. Then we got Bobby Orr, Upper Deck Masterpieces with the cup, that photo. We have another Bobby Orr. This is the 0910 Holo Effects from SPA. Might have to move the light just to get those better a little bit. We have an EX. I think I won this auction on eBay for like, I think it was like $4, something like that. This is not the really ridiculously hard numbered one, but just the basic one. But still, nice card. Then we got a season highlight commemorating the statue. Just, cool, showing the phone, everything like that. So then we got just a base of pasta. I think it's my only pasta card, but we have a rookie class rookie, Tuukka Rask. A great shot. This is a base card of Mark Savard. This is when he scored that OT winner after he came back from injury. If you're a Boston fan, you'll know this. If you're not a Boston fan, it's still a great moment. Just an epic silly. Big goal. Got Milt Schmidt here. This is one of those Parkhurst autos that I pulled from those repacks. Love those repacks, man. They were great. Got a the non-foil foil Future Watch of Sergei Samsonov. This is early SPA, but yeah, these foil cards were a little rough. Like they were that dark foil, which a lot of sets loved at that time, and I was not a big fan because they're just dark. But this is Pacific Prism out of 99. I think this is the pink. But yeah, the backs were not the greatest, but the fronts were cool. Nice effects there. Okay, then we got a Cam Stewart score. Only reason I have this is because of Hasek, just probably making a save on this guy, so it's great. You got your rookie card or your maybe rookie card, and you're just getting saved. So got a Opeachy rookie of Jeremy Swayman. Have a Future Watch of Joe Thornton. Have a canvas of Linus Ullmark, giving the hug to Swayman there. Not the first goalie hug to be popularized. When we get to Columbus, you'll see one, but still, it was really cool that their bond and relationship was that cool. So, all right. So in 1925, 2 teams were added to the league, and the first being the New York Americans. This is the Lionel Conacher. This is actually a 1-of-1. You can't tell because I removed the ITG Ultimate Memorabilia plaque slab thing that I hate because I just don't like them. But yeah, this is a 1-of-1. Just cool right up on the back. I thought it was a cool photo of him and stuff like that, and the design is neat. So yeah, went with that. Then we have a Sweeney Shriner and a Roy Warders. And then in 1941, they renamed or moved. I don't remember if they actually moved to Brooklyn or not, but this is the Brooklyn Americans. So we have Chuck Rayner and Mel Hill. And then they only lasted 1 year. And then basically folded, and then the original 6 era started. But the other team that debuted in 1925 were the Pittsburgh Pirates. So we have Odie Cleghorn. We have Lionel Conacher, who also played for the Pirates, I guess. And Roy Wooders, who also played for the Pirates. And then in 1930, they renamed and moved to Philadelphia to be the Quakers. So we have Sid Howe and a Wilf Cootie. And then in 1926, 3 teams were added to the league and 1 team renamed from an already existing team. So we're going to go first with the Chicago Blackhawks. So we have a season highlight from Score, which is their first cup in 49 years. That was against Philly. And we have a marquee rookie, Opeachy of Connor Bedard. I opened 4 or 5 boxes, and I did really well finding Bedard. So I have another Peachy rookie. I have another Peachy rookie. I have the blue. This is the unnumbered one. I have the red, which is a tougher hit. I did not hit the purple, but if I know Ziri, who does a lot of hockey card videos, if he sees this and finds something he wants in here and wants to trade it, I don't remember if he sold it or not, but I'd like to complete the rainbow at some point. The yellow, which is from the Blaster. I have the O-Pee-Chee Platinum, just the regular one. Then I have the retro and the black border out of 100. So yeah, I did very well with my Bedards. Then we got a Bowman rookie of Belfour. I hated this design. Just give me stats. Don't break it down by team. But I get it. I was not a big fan. Got another Belfour Stadium Club. Just a cool shot. The eagle. The cool patch as well. Or the patch. Got just a nice card. Cool design there. Got the James Belushi from a Pro Set Platinum, I think. Yeah, Pro Set. Then we got the rainbow, or whatever they want to call it, from Topps Finest. As you can see, there is no sticker. No peel. You got to peel. That's the whole point. Just take it off. It's not. Just, you don't need that on there. Why would you have writing on there? Just remove it. It looks way better. All right, then we got a Chris Chelios, 98.99, be a player. This is ITG on card auto. This is just the silver auto. Then we have a Chelios 95.96. Like that it's got the wings in the back, who we would later go to. Little Caesars there. Just cool, yeah. Then we got a Kirby Doc. This is the speckled foil, I think. That's what they call it this year. Yeah, I usually like to get one just to see if I like the design or not. So, pretty cool there. And we got a Tony Esposito Parker Space. Just love the pads and the mask. Got another Espo. This is the Canadian Heroes set from 2009-10 O-Pee-Chee. Just cool holo. Some photos are nice. It's a cool set. It's got some good players in there. Got another Espo Marquee Legend. Okay, and then we got a Colin Fraser Ultra Rookie. Have this because of his LA Kings connection. I'm a Kings fan, so I forgot to mention that earlier. But yeah, that's my team. So yeah, kept that because of the Kings connection. I got a Dirk Graham Bowman. Dirk Graham Score. The reason I kept this card is actually because he looks very similar to a family friend of mine. So always thought that was funny. He had the same mustache and everything like that. So just kind of funny when you put this next to his picture. Got a 91-92 Upper Deck. This is a Hasek rookie with the Blackhawks. Cool photo there. Have another one. Got his Pro Set rookie as well. Have that. I have a second year Upper Deck. Cool stretching shot there. Yeah, Hasek was, so fun to watch. Then we have the what's this? The Heritage Series. This is the red out of 2000, I think. Oh, 1000. All right, 1000. Never mind. So yeah, out of 1000. This is when he was with the Sabres, but yeah, the photo on the front is Blackhawks. So I kind of stick to the photo of the jersey rather than what the name. So if a player is in the Hawks jersey but it says another team, I will keep it with the Hawks because yeah, visually I care more about the visual than the statistic kind of thing. So we got the Mercenary Marian Hossa finally won his cup with the Blackhawks after changing 5 teams in 4 years. Thrashers, Pittsburgh, Red Wings, Blackhawks. So 4 teams, yeah. So yeah, good player, but yeah, he was cup chasing and he was like, I'm done. Marquee Legend of Bobby Hull. I won't collect Bobby Hull cards, but I have just these two that I pulled, so I held on to them. So this is the retro 0910. 0910 is one of my favorite retro designs, so you'll see a bunch of these. But only thing about the back is I wish they did the full stats. It is neat with the logo there, but yeah, that's my only criticism there. We got a Wyatt Kaiser Young Guns. And we have a Wyatt Kaiser Red O-Pee-Chee Rookie. We have a Wyatt Kaiser O-Pee-Chee Retro Rookie. Got some Patrick Kanes now. We got my rookie class rookie. Have a Victory Rookie. Have a Victory Red. Then the score season highlight when you did the Clark Kent Superman thing at the All-Star game, which is a cool moment. There's actually a canvas that on the back of one of his UD canvases, they have a photo of him in the cape and the thing, but yeah, I didn't pick that one up. I think some people caught on to it because I think the price went up a little bit. Then we got a Centennial Salute. This is Parkhurst. They did that Black Diamond kind of foiling style, but this is just him losing his marbles there with the goalie after scoring the game winner. I think it was Crawford down there was like super confused. Contours, did not really like this set, but I have this one. This is numbered 1 out of 99. This is the red parallel, so color match there. You have a Duncan Keith O-Pee-Chee base, just with the dog. I think that's the reason I kept it. O-Pee-Chee Retro 0910 there. So yeah, then we got a Duncan Keith Victory Red, a simple color match. Then we have a Duncan Keith. This is Norris. Then we have a Kevin Korchinski O-Pee-Chee Retro Rookie. Just a really cool shot of Dave Manson there. We have Tony McKegney. There we go. Tops. Then we have a Marquee Legend of Stan Mikita. Got an Artemi Panarin Retro Rookie from 15-16. I think I have a second one. Yeah, that's the update. So those are a lot more plentiful. Then we have a Panarin 16-17 Retro. This is the box bottom. So again, cut these out myself. Yeah, I like that kind of stuff. Panarin, this is his rookie points leaders. And we have a Bob Probert with the Hawks. Yeah, just a cool photo there. Then a Lucas Reichel, a Peachy rookie. Jeremy Roenick, just a scorer rookie. I think these are mostly just basic Roenick. That's the Young Superstars or whatever set. It's like a glossy set. It was like a little factory set. A Peachy. Then a Bowman. And Tops. Just early Roenick or first, yeah. Roenick and Kachuk there. The face off. And then just a good canvas of Roenick as well. We got the Hawks legend, Sergei Samsonov. So if you didn't know he played for the Hawks, yes, he played for the Hawks. But I don't think many games at all. Yeah. And we have Denis Savard. Bowman, just a cool photo there. Got Brent Seabrook, Victory rookie. Brent Seabrook, this is O-Pee-Chee, just the rainbow, non-numbered, pre-platinum. But yeah, that's just the rainbow. There is a I think it's the black rainbow out of 100. If anybody has the Zuccarello, message me. I want it. It's the only one I've been looking for years. Jackson Stauber, O-Pee-Chee Retro rookie. Got a Tuvo Teravainen, O-Pee-Chee rookie. Have a rookie class of Jonathan Taves. Got a really cool celebration card of Taves. I think it's the second year. Yeah, second year. Him celebrating with Kane there. Got an 09-10 retro. It's third year card. And then one of my best Taves card. This is the quad diamond, black diamond rookie gems of Taves. I pulled this myself out of one of those 3-pack blisters that you could buy, like they were like hangers. I was in New York City, and I went to the NHL store and they had those, and I bought a blister, and I pulled this. So yeah, nuts. Then Taves with the Conn Smythe there, and his sideburns, and then a Dylan Wells. And lastly, we have a Alexei Zhamnov. This is the Metal Universe set. I opened not too many packs of this when I was a kid, but I pretty much have kept every single one of the cards that I had, or most of them. I might have moved some of them on, but I kept the ones with the designs I liked. But yeah, this set was very cool. So second team to debut in 1926 were the New York Rangers. So you have a O-Pee-Chee Retro rookie Will Cooley. Got a green rainbow of Will Cooley as well. This numbered out of 33. And got a Christian Dubé from Metal Universe. It's a cool design there. Then we have an amazing photograph of Theo Fleury here. I don't know what he saw, but this is fantastic. 10 of 10. Got a Adam Fox retro rookie O-Pee-Chee there. Got a second year O-Pee-Chee retro. 23-24. Like this design. Sometimes the color doesn't really work, but when it works, it's nice. Got a retro of Marian Gaborik here. Got a Mike Gartner base from 91-92 Upper Deck, but just this battle. Yeah. Got a Eddie Jacquemin. This is a Topps. Got a Wayne Gretzky Black Diamond base. Got masterpieces of Wayne there. Checklist. And the Liberty jersey. And this is snapshots. This is from SPA. I think this is 99, 2000, I think. Yeah, just James Bond feel, Got an Upper Deck Honor Roll Original 6. I opened a box of this. But yeah, just a basic insert set, I think. Then we have a SPX with the super cool holo design. Yeah, those are really cool. I bought a box of this, I don't know how many years ago, but 7, 8 years ago, something like that. Didn't hit a grand finale, but still, got some cool cards. Just tech cards are great, so. This is from the Gretzky collection. This is an authentic puck. I think there's 6 cards that are pucks, basically. But yeah, this is not an easy product if you want to break it. You're going to pay up for that, but you can find the singles for cheaper when people actually sell them, so not too bad. And speaking of ageless, the Frozen in Time. This is out of $7.99. Sorry, this is a different year. This is 07. Yeah, 07-08. Yeah, sorry, I was thinking 09-10. So this is out of $7.99. But still, just cool design, I've seen people still keep the peel on. I'm like, God, it's ice. It's plexiglass. You could run this thing underwater. Like, it's cool. Just take the cover off. Got a Kovalev rookie. I'm not a big fan of when rookie cards were of their junior teams or whatever, or doesn't show the actual team they play for. So I'm a big hater of those, but I still have some of them. But yeah, I loved Kovalev, so Got a Kovalev. This is from Premier. It's out of $3.99, just a base, I think. Then we got a Chris Kreider. This is the red ruby medallions from the new edition of Ultra. What was that from 21-22? That's out of 50. That's my only Kreider card. We got a Lafreniere marquee rookie retro. Got a Brian Leetch rookie with the Calder there. And we got my beginning of my Henrik Lundqvist collection. I like goalies, and Henrik was a very charismatic goalie. And I look, sometimes goalies are very quiet. Like my favorite goalie is, particularly quiet. So Henrik is a very cool change for that. So yeah, but this is the Beehive Red. I like this photo more than the yellow, even though the yellow is harder to find and stuff like that. But yeah, I like the red. Then we got the throwback draft class one for the 1991 Upper Deck. It's just a cool photo there. Got a second-year Victory. Got a second-year Fleer. It's just the paper Fleer. Got a Authentic Moments from SPA. This is what did he do? 455 wins. So yeah, put him into 5th place all time. The reason I like this because he got Zook there, and him and Zuccarello were really, really good friends. Zuccarello is one of my favorite players, so yeah, just kind of neat that they threw him on there. Got another canvas. I think this is them clinching the conference finals to go to the Stanley Cup in the year they played us. I believe that's the photo from there, but yeah, just cool canvas cards. Got the Peachy playing card. I feel like you have to have the King because his nickname. Got an 0910 a Peachy retro there. Got another retro. That's was that 1011? That's 1314. What am I thinking? We got a 1415 there. Got a 1516. Got 1617. 1718. Got the annoying had to be different, 1819. I'm so irritated with that they decided to do it sideways. I love sideways cards. I know a lot of people hate, horizontal cards. I like them, but if you're gonna do a run, it's very frustrating when you have one design that is the opposite way. So, because everything else is not that way. So, yeah. Oh, that one's out of order. Oh, this is okay. So this, let me show the other one. Where is it? This one. So for 1314, two different ones. So different pose, different colors. So this is the regular. This is what you find in the box, and this is the box bottom. So yeah, box bottom. Cut myself. So neat there. Here's my McDonald's run. So I'm not in Canada, but I'm jealous that they got the McDonald's runs. So cool stuff like that. So this is the hot gloves. I have most of the car. I don't think I have one or two of the inserts, but this is the first year. This is second year. So 06-07, second year for Lundqvist. I really like this design. This foiling is great. For how simple of a card, or the fact that this was just a McDonald's card, beautiful foiling there. Yeah, I wish I had some more players that I liked in that set. This one's a little wacky. This is kind of like what is it? Either 08-09 or 09-10 Ice had a similar kind of like embossed edging on the base cards. You got this one as well. Some good shine. But yeah, like simple stuff like this, like promo cards, like it's cool, Got a great shot of Mark Messier, pro set, just a base card, but then got him. This is a cool one, Upper Deck, just with the cup leech in there, and yeah. Got a 0910 retro. Got a JT Miller retro rookie. Got a Keandre Miller Young Guns. Then got a Bernie Nichols pro set. He's a longtime King, but went to the Rangers. So then we have a Brad Park as a tops. Then we got my favorite goalie, Jonathan Quick. So this is all-time wins leader for U.S. born goalies, passing John Van Beesbroek. This is the 400 wins, first U.S. goalie to get 400 wins, and just a great canvas shot of him coming back to L.A. I had to miss this game for work. I went to the game the second time that they came back, but he didn't play. He was on the bench, but still watched him warm up. So it was great. So yeah. And we got a retro. We got Mike Richter rookie for score. This is score Canadian. Yeah. Okay, then we got an in-person Luc Robitaille auto. I did a training camp with the Junior Kings, basically. I think it was like a tryout, technically, at the time. Yeah, Robitaille was there. Blake was there. A couple other players were there. So this is one of the ones that I got autographed by Robitaille. He was kind enough to give autos. Then we got Mark Savard. This is technically a rookie card. But, Team Canada, he was a Rangers player, Rangers draft pick, but it's kind of silly that they consider this a rookie. Cool photo of Derek Stepan. It was a fun player to watch. This is from the outdoor game. Just a really neat photo there. Bench photos are great when, you got Wayne Simmons in the background there. I love Wayne Simmons, so it's cool. All right, then we got a Cam Talbot retro rookie, Opeachy. Now, Zuccarello is one of my favorite players. I first watched him play for Norway at the 2010 Olympics, and absolutely thought he was super fun to watch. Great name. He was teamed up with a guy named Tor Vikingstad, and Zook was tiny, Vikingstad was huge, and it was just a funny combination. But yeah, I really liked him. I have family that were from New York, so I kept telling them that when they drafted him, or not drafted him, when they signed him, they offered him contract. I was like, he's gonna be great. Like, he's gonna be really fun to watch. They're like, oh, he's too small, blah blah blah, all this stuff. And then first game up, I think from when he came up from Hartford, he scored a shootout goal. And you could see Tortorella's reaction. If you watch the video, Tortorella's reaction's like, all right, this guy, like, he's known for shootouts, and of course he scores like with a really nice shootout attempt. So I love this guy. This is our all-world team. Then we have just upper deck base. Another base, just obviously just a shootout right there. Then got an Opeachy base. Got an Opeachy plat. This is the black out of 100. Yeah. Then we got a Champs base. This is the rainbow foil, whatever the speckled. I don't know what the one they called it this year, but like I said, I like to get one just to see. Just looks like disco. Got a cool UD portraits. Got the floating head, Canada versus Norway. This is a Team Canada, Upper Deck Team Canada set. Then we got the even funnier canvas. Just cool canvas there. And then him trying to reach people to high five. It's great. All right, then we got some retros. So that one, like I said, I like retros a lot, so I will usually either pull them myself or pick ones up of players I really like. Then we have SPA Future Watch. He was he didn't sign at the time, or we didn't get him to sign it, so this is a non-auto one, but still cool to have. Then we have a Opeachy Plat and this is Dominion, I think, Panini Dominion. This is a Showcase Showdown. This is from when they did the rookie showcase. This is numbered out of 75, 1 of 75. So it's not the Rangers jersey, but it is this jersey. It says event worn, but I don't know if they consider the rookie showcase an event, or if there's a photo shoot. But technically, it's not. It does. Panini was whatever with their stuff. You don't really know what to trust. But and we got a Zenith. This is the Prime version. So it's out of 50. So yeah, this is game worn, but And we got Frozen Artifacts. This is game used. Then we have a Ringside Signings. Like these, but anytime plexiglass and stuff like that is implemented in cards, I love it. So this is from Ice. All right, and then we have my last card of Zook and the Rangers. This is the signature patches from 10-11 the Cup. This is number 2 of 75. So this is an RPA photo shoot patch, but still cool patch. So, all right. So in 1926, the Toronto St. Patrick's renamed to the Toronto Maple Leafs. So we're gonna start out with a Parkhurst base of Johnny Bower. Then we have a Turk Broda, Magnificent Sevens. Just a great photo there. This is when they reverse swept in the finals. So yeah, just an epic photo there. Then we have my Wendell Clark Topps rookie. Just nicely centered and yeah, just nice card. A great photo as well. And we have a O-Pee-Chee Platte Rainbow Color Wheel of Travis Dermott. He was the first player after the NHL basically banned Pride Tape. He was the first player to wear Pride Tape during a game. Basically stood on business and said, yeah, if they find him, whatever, it's worth it. So yeah, just thought that was a fitting tribute to him. So got a Dick Duff O-Pee-Chee Legend. This is the rainbow version. Just basic cards, but then we have a Tim Horton. This is from ITG Ultimate Memorabilia again. This is out of 9. These are the golds. And I think the foiling is just stunning on these. Very, very cool. You bring them out in the sun, they look even better. But yeah, just a great photo choice. Like, yeah, just a good job with these. But yeah, had to remove it from that ugly plaque. So there you go. I don't know why I say plaque. It reminds me of plaque rather than like a slab. But we got a Black Diamond Game Gear of Curtis Joseph. I pulled this as well. Just neat. Just the pad, leg pad. So cool card there. Got a Tomas Caberlet rookie. This is just a basic Upper Deck rookie. And then he has a MVP rookie as well. So then we have Eric Kallgren, O-Pee-Chee rookie. Matthew Nyes is the close-up portrait variation. O-Pee-Chee O-Pee-Chee rookie. Then the O-Pee-Chee retro rookie. And then we have a Nyes. This is the Beehive. Beehive, yeah, I think it's just the base one. It's not any of the parallels. Then we've got a Mitch Marner, O-Pee-Chee retro rookie. It's now with Vegas. Got a Austin Matthews O-Pee-Chee retro rookie. It's great looking card there. Pops with the white of the Leafs jersey. Got a second year Upper Deck with the St. Pat's jerseys, and then the matching canvas with the St. Pat's jerseys as well. Cool portrait on the back as well. Great base card right here. Good celebration. Got the retro from 2021 and the retro black out of 100 2021. Palladium, really nice. I like these. Yeah, I a part of me is like, I wonder if they, I don't know. They're die cut. You can't really see, but yeah, that's not part of the card. So they're die cut. I know that there's a parallel. I haven't seen the parallel in person. I don't know if it's any different. But these by themselves they're really sick. Got a really cool photo for the UD canvas here. Back is like that one Ovechkin canvas where he's mid slap shot. Yeah, it's cool. Wonder if it's the same photographer. This is the Metal Universe. I honestly I don't know. Yeah, it's not a PMG. I don't know what these are, but I don't like this card. So if you want this card, message me and we can work out a deal or something. Because yeah, I'm not a huge fan of it. I pulled it out of like a loose pack, and yeah, I was like, that's ugly to me. So Bobby McMahon, a Peachy Retro rookie there. Got a Fraser Minton, a Peachy Retro rookie. This is my McGillney. I have McGillney Upper Deck base card run, so just the normal. I don't need the exclusives or anything like that, but this is one of the years. We got another year here. Another one here. And got the artistic impressions. And then we have a Thousand Oaks native, Trevor Moore. It's Young Guns with the Leafs. Got the Young Guns canvas. Have the Ultimate Rookies out of $2.99. Just really nice foiling. Ultimate does a really good job with their foiling and stuff like that. Designs are usually pretty nice. Dion Phaneuf just blowing up Blake Wheeler here. Love cards like this as well. Got a Felix Potvin. I believe this is technically his rookie. But yeah, pre-Leaf Potvin. Now here's a Leaf Potvin. Just a cool photo with the setup. The cat. Just love that he's like inside the net. Just love it. It's great. Really like Potvin, especially when he came to the Kings. He was outside of. I mean, I was too young to watch. Rogie. But Potvin was the goalie that I really enjoyed watching. Rudy was fun, but Potvin was something else. I really loved him when he played for us. And then yeah, we got Quick, and that was it. I just was like, all right, that's my goalie there. Love this photo. Just trying to tip the puck. Just look at gets a stick on this. It's a goal every day. Look at this 5-hole, man. Like you fit a person in there. Got just a blocker save right there. That's from Black Diamond, single diamond one. Then we got my armor plate from Metal Universe. This is the superpower. This is the parallel. So the regular armor plate doesn't have all the holo effects, but the superpower has all of this crazy cool shine, like embossed, like edge. The edge comes up on these. So yeah, I pulled this myself when I was a kid. Did not know it was very difficult to get, but I loved it. It's got some corner issues now, but I don't really care. It's just a really cool card. I remember loving this card when I was younger. Got a Morgan Riley O-Pee-Chee Retro rookie. Got a Nick Robertson Marquee Retro rookie. We got a Boreas Salming O-Pee-Chee Legend. Got a Daryl Sittler O-Pee-Chee Legend. Like to get a couple cards of both of them that aren't just the Legend cards, but they're alright. Then we got a Matt Sundin from 94-95 Flair. I really liked this set when I was younger. I still think it's really nice. Foiling is kind of cool. And the back, the photography is just fantastic on the back. This isn't the best example, but they did such a good job with the prints on these, or with whatever film they used. But yeah, the photos are great, and yeah, just cool design. Then Joseph Woll O-Pee-Chee Marquee Rookie Retro, and a Joseph Woll Young Guns Canvas. So the next team to debut in 1926 were the Detroit Cougars. So we have Carson Cooper. Then we have Frank Foyston and Hap Holmes. And then in 1930, they renamed to the Detroit Falcons. So we have Frank Frederickson. This is from the ITG Heroes and Prospects product. This is real heroes. This are like people that were involved with the war. So just kind of showcasing that. And then we have Ebby Goodfellow and Herb Lewis. And then in 1932, the Falcons renamed to the Detroit Red Wings. So I've just got I think 1990 O-Pee-Chee. Yeah, 1990 O-Pee-Chee, just with the Yzerman there. And then this is from their Cup win. Blackhawks heritage there. You got a great, when things are going bad for Detroit, you could just look at this photo. This guy's face, just Bernier getting just blown up. Puck about to go in, maybe going in. I don't know. It's just an epic photo, man. And we have Datsuk, Lady Bing winner, 0910 O-Pee-Chee. Got an Alex Del Vecchio Pro set. I need to get a better card of him. Simon Edvidson, this is O-Pee-Chee Premier. Got a O-Pee-Chee Retro of Simon Edvidson. And a Young Guns canvas of Edvidson. Got the Central Red Army Soviet card for Fedorov. 91-92. Same. I don't actually have his Young Guns. This is the 91-92 second year. But yeah, Fedorov was fun to watch. Alright, so then we got the this is the All-Star version, the fastest skater. Photo of him on the back. Bucket list going at it. Then this is not the Young Guns, this is the 5th anniversary. So 95-96 Upper Deck. Like those cards. Then we have a this is the profiles. This is the locker room drip. Just looks ridiculous, but I love it. Yeah, just some question answer Q&A kind of stuff on the back. This is the stars, Upper Deck stars, I guess. It's like insert set, die cut. There's like a parallel version, I think, of this, but yeah, I like the normal ones, and the foil on the back, which is not common. You usually didn't get foil on the back, but it's pretty neat. Got a Fedorov. This is just Donruss. I don't really remember why I have this one, but got the All-World team, which was a neat concept to do the All-World versus NA. It's pretty cool, actually. Enjoyed those games. Got the I can't remember if this is steel or silver, but yeah, these are pretty neat. Just the tech effect there is cool. And we got Brent Fedek. We'll go with that. Just getting held by 2 players. This was guaranteed not a penalty. And then on the back, the photo's even better. You got a glove over here. He's still getting held. It's just like, yeah, there's a, yeah, you know, the wild, wild west of clutch and grab. Speaking of clutch and grab, not often you get a card where someone's getting injured in the photo. This is the infamous Franzen hit on Crosby. Yeah, where he got injured. So, yeah. We got a Tomas Holmstrom, Pinnacle Zenith. This is technically a rookie card. It's in his jersey. It's first year with the team. No stats on the card from the club, so I call it a rookie. Then I got Homer in front of Ryan Miller there, blocking out the sun, as every Holmstrom card should be. And then we got a power play, celebrating with the cup, which is great. Great shot. Power play did some cool stuff. Cup celebrations. This insert set was pretty cool. I have some of them. Still have some of them. I don't have all of them anymore, but this has got to have a heart. It's from MVP. It's a good photo of the back-to-back heart guy. I think it was back-to-back, right? I believe it was back-to-back. Can't remember now. Anyways, SP Notables. This is the black out of 100. Cool foiling. Just a really simple, nice design. I really like these. They're a little bit thicker than normal cards. I think they're like 55 point or whatever. But yeah, very nice. Very nice set. I wish the rookie design was the same as the regular, but it's not. And it's not as nice, in my opinion. Got the 08-09 O-Pee-Chee Retro. This is the tribute to 79-80, the Gretzky rookie year. Yeah, cool card there. Not the rainbow or anything. I don't have those. Just another Marquee Legend. Got the Marquee Legend Retro of that same year. Got a Holmstrom again. I'm just blocking. I don't know why that one's there, but then we got a Lustrous Greats. It's kind of cool. The back, it's clear there, with a lot of foiling. Then we got 0910. This is the Holo effects again. Yeah, I like this here for the effects. All right, then we've got Gretzky with Howe with the point total record. pretty special. I think it's pretty special card right there. And we've got just a black diamond base. When I see players from prior generations and they've got pictures I haven't seen, I kind of like to tend to keep them. So like this photo on the back is pretty cool. Got another MVP Hart winner. This is from the the gallery. Yeah, Gordie Howe gallery. I think that's Gordie Howe and then Gretzky, I think, are the two they have. But foil, all different photos. The back has the whole photo, or at least more of a photo of it. So we have a O-Pee-Chee Premier from 07-08. This is the base out of $2.99. I opened this box on my birthday in like 2008, 2009, somewhere around there. Pulled that, and then in the same box I pulled this original 6 signatures out of 100, Gordie Howe auto on card. Really nice auto. I was very, very ecstatic to pull that. I was with a friend who was a huge Red Wings fan, and I just was like, this meant a lot. So I'm very fortunate to have that. We have a Red Kelly 0910 Retro. Konstantinov rookie from Pro Set. Got a Konstantinov Young Guns. Alright, so then we have a Nicholas Kronwall, but it's actually Tomas Holmstrom. It's like an error card, but I just think it's funny that even in an error card, he's still blocking a goalie. We have a Dylan Larkin O-Pee-Chee Retro rookie from 15-16. And then a Dylan Larkin, just a nice celebration shot right there. So then we have a Ted Lindsay Tops, I think 54-55. We have a Madonna with the Wings. This is him acknowledging the crowd and first time back in Dallas. We have a Nicola Lidstrom Pro Set rookie. Then another Lidstrom Pro Set rookie. That's the high series one, plus minus leader. Then we got just a standard O-Pee-Chee 13-14, and then just Lidstrom with the Norris there. And then have a Igor Larionov. This is a Be a Player ITG 98-99. This is the gold parallel. Just these really shine in the sunlight. It's doing a decent job here, but yeah, they really shine in the sunlight. So loved the professor. It was a very fun player to watch. Just also like it was great listening to interviews and him talking about the game, especially like the Russian 5 and he spoke about McGillney some as well. Anyways, we got a Chase Pearson retro rookie there. Got a Lucas Raymond retro rookie. And then I don't often participate in breaks at all, but this is one of the rare break hits that I got. This is a chest logo dual patchtacular of Lucas Raymond, Moritz Seider rookies. This is dual rookie 5 of 5. This was kind of nuts. I went into a break. This is from Premiere, and I randomly got assigned the Wings, and I think I hit 3 Wings cards and then this one. So was not expecting that. We got a Moritz Seider Young Guns, Moritz Seider O-Pee-Chee Retro rookie, another one apparently, and a Elmer Soderblom regular marquee rookie. Got just a really cool photo of Stevie Y there. Belfour right there. Then we got just a Pinnacle. Just nostalgic set. So I've kept a lot of those. This is the Electric Ice from 95-96. So that was his 90-91 Upper Deck with the All-Star jersey, and then just him with the Wings. Just a checklist shot here. Got the Topps Heritage All-Star. All right, then we got an amazing card here. It deserves a mag case in my opinion. This is Stevie Y's double OT slap shot winner from the blue line against the Blues, or just inside the blue line. But yeah, what a shot. And yeah, I think it beat John Casey over his shoulder. I think Fuhrer was injured or something like that. But yeah, it's a cool card. I watched this on TV, so while it was happening, so pretty epic. Then we got game dated Upper Deck. This is with just him holding the cup there. There's a parallel that's like the foil for like Black Diamond. They're really, really tough to find. All right, then we got a what was likely like a bargain bin find or bargain box find. This is a Zetterberg. I think this might be a rookie. This is from Vanguard. All right, then we got the Zetterberg wearing the Winter Classic jersey, 0910. Cool holo effects there from SPA. And a chemistry on canvas. This was an early canvas card. It would have been better if they just photoshopped the advertisement out, to be honest. Just because it would have made the card a lot nicer. And since they're already doing like a canvas interpretation of it, they could have just taken a little bit of creative artistic liberty and just removed that, and it just would have been a much more aesthetically pleasing card. But still, cool early canvas cards. That's from Panini. All right, so that concludes part 1, 1917 to 1942. That was all the teams involved, and yeah, from 42 to 67 again, 25 seasons with no expansion. Just a very consistent time period for hockey. And yeah, it was a little bit easy to manage, I guess, with only 6 teams. But in 67, we added 6 more teams, and yeah, that'll be the next section because it holds my home team. So I'm gonna have a lot of cards for the Kings, and then yeah, that'll be part 2. But if you made it this far, I appreciate it, and yeah, leave a comment, mention what your favorite cards were, or anything. Yeah, just sharing this. So thanks for being here. I'll give it a go on the next one too.